Hi, everyone, and welcome to the HEX 30 official press conference presented by Car Now. If you're looking to buy, trade, or sell your car, head to carnow.co.nz. Zero listing fees for all your vehicles. We are live from the Trust Arena here in Auckland, New Zealand. We've got a huge card for HEX 30. It's our first event over here in New Zealand, and we're really excited to put on such a big show. We've got two titles on the line. We've got the heavyweights with the defending champ, Randall Raymond, and the challenger, Brando Perisic. And we've also got the flyweight vacant belt up for grabs between Sean Gauci and Nobuyoshi. I'll hand it over to you, Joel, for the first question.
First one for Brando. You're a man who has gone a long time without fights, and now you're having two fights rapidly back to back. How are you feeling heading into this?
Yeah, excited. What a privilege to headline HEX. First time in New Zealand, and to have two fights in 2 weeks is amazing. So I waited 5 years for fights, so I can't wait.
You said there that privilege, first time in New Zealand. How is it to be main eventing?
It's great.
Is this the practice run? No, is it really? You said we're going to practice run. You lied.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's an honour, and can't wait to put on the show. Fuck, that's way better.
Sean, if I'm not mistaken, this is the closest we've been to having you fight in the last little bit. I know you've been booked before, but things fell through. We're here. We're as close as we've been. How is it?
Yeah, likewise. It feels really good. I'm again privileged to be the co-main event. Man, I want to get in there. That's it. I'm not going to jump the gun. I just want to get in there first, and I look forward to it, man.
You didn't lose your title. You vacated it. You're now fighting for a different vacant title. Do you enter this fight feeling like the champion?
Yeah, of course. That's got to be a mindset, I reckon, if you're in the sport. Why wouldn't you believe you're the champion? That's kind of weird if you're just here to fight. Well, good on you, but I think I'm the best, so I do believe I'm the champion, yep.
Randall, you are the defending champion. There's been a little bit of hecticness at your gym. How have you been preparing for this fight?
Man, look, our gym's been turned upside down. We've had the two brothers, Ash Khan, Mokhtarian, peace be upon him. He's like a prophet to the boys, and we look up to him, even though he's pretty short. But he holds a lot of respect, and all the boys are pining for him. We can't wait to get him back out of jail. And with Suma, it's been scary. Like that. Yeah, we had terrorist attacks. Some dickhead wanted to shoot up our gym. We had women and children in there. It was a cowardly act. That's not what it's about. You're not a real man, whoever you are. You're a piece of shit. Learn how to fight. We've got women and children in there that can fight better than you dickhead. You look like an Uber driver. It's bruh, go deliver fucking Uber meals. You know what I mean? Let's shoot up the gym. It was freaky. But yeah, so what was your question again?
Just one follow-up on that before I pass it on.
Yeah.
Talking about that, the last time you were on a HEX stage, I asked you about how you mentally prepare for a fight, and you talk about going into kind of like a dark place to prepare. When something hectic like that happens at your gym, how does that affect your mentality?
Yeah, exactly right. I like to have an anchor point, to bring me back to why I'm fighting, what I'm fighting for. Ash Khan Mokhtarian is the anchor point for this fight, so that's where I'm going to dig deep, and when I'm going to have to push and get emotional, I'm going to have Suman in my ear, and he knows what to do. And Ash, that's going to push me through. So that's my motivation for this fight. And to put ATT back on the map and let everyone know that, we ain't dead.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Brando, recently a video surfaced of you exchanging kicks with a the member of the media. Is it true you asked them to go easy on you?
That's not true.
My sources say otherwise. Randall, before your last fight, you talked about retirement. Is that still something? Where's your head at with that now? And regardless of the result, was that something? This could be your last fight.
Nah, dude, I was talking about smoking cigarettes for a bit, man. Like, like you know, I might have dropped. You know, I can't wait till I can smoke cigarettes for the rest of my life. But that's what I'm looking forward to, and that's been the hardest part for this whole training camp was getting like nicotine addiction is a real thing, man. Like it hurts. Like, dude, I was sweating. I was had the shakes. It was crazy, man. But yeah, so got through that and then got into training. So can't wait to fucking hit a pack of cigarettes straight after the fight, man. So.
And Sean, Jacob Watt said in an interview that Stuart didn't want to fight. Can you confirm this?
No, I'm not going to confirm that. But yeah, I can't confirm that, no.
Mitch wanted to know that, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
And you've had a few health issues before. How's the weight cut been?
Weight cut's been fantastic. I'm within striking distance now, so obviously we've all got to cut weight tomorrow. But I feel great, so I'm just ready to get it done, man.
And Nav, how frustrating has it been trying to get fights? Do you think it's because fighters are scared to fight you, or do you think it's a lack of people in your weight class in Australasia?
I think it's just most of them all playing rugby league and, you know, going out there being All Blacks. So that's probably why there's a lack of competition. Light heavyweight's like a very fine line between, you know, before heavyweight. It's like a lot of overweight middleweights or, you know, those are the guys I'm fighting most of the time.
And you and Brando both had trouble finding fights. Do you ever get competitive with it and see who can get the next fight first?
Bro, he's a big man, bro. I just try to hold him down when I can. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the beer go.
Sweet.
I'm not going to stand up, but my first question is for Blood Diamond. Blood, you own your own nutrition company. What adjustments have you made to your diet for this fight, and what meal do you most look forward to after the fight?
Oh man, like after all this time of fighting and going through this, like experimenting with food and all. Me and my business partner came up, like I said, with our meal prep company, and ever since I started doing that, I've stuck to it. And I mean, look at me, I'm powered by Rush Hour Bite. You know, it's been good, feel good, and yeah, it's honestly made making weight way easier than before.
Are you going to have a Rush Hour Bites meal after the fight?
Oh yeah, standard. That's all I eat these days. You know, I fully have stopped doing the whole Uber Eats and takeaways. I mean, it's actually cheaper to get Rush Hour Bites, to be honest. And yeah, it's just efficient. All I do is after training, go home, heat it up, and I'm good to go. I think everyone should get on it. It doesn't matter whether you fight or not. Just saying.
Next question's for Nobuyoshi, and I'm gonna have our translator, bro Leo, do it. So Nobuyoshi, tell us a little bit about yourself, one, and have you fought in the Oceania area before, and what's your favorite part of New Zealand so far?
これからちょっと紹介してもらえますか。
自分のです。はい。お願いします。日本から来ました、中司信義と申します。まずは、このような素晴らしい大会に呼んでいただいてありがとうございます。
オーストラリアとニュージーランドの中で試合したことありますか？
ないです。飛行機がすごくしんどかったです。辛かった。
そして今までニュージーランドの中で一番好きなことは何ですか？
好きなことってまあ来たばっかで分かんないですけど、 とりあえず人も優しいし街も綺麗だしニュージーランドに住みたいです。
ありがとうございます。So, his name is Nobuyoshi. He's from Japan. This is his first time competing in Australia and New Zealand. And he said he loves it here. The people have been very nice to him, and he would even consider living here one day.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you, thank you. Next question's for Stu. Stu, so you're a veteran of the sport, obviously, like fought a lot in Australia. Is it true that this is your first time fighting in New Zealand? No.
Yeah, it's my. Is that? Yeah, it is my first time overseas. Good. It's not my first overseas opponent, but my first time overseas fighting. So, and I've never been to New Zealand. I've been a Tasmanian rugby boy for a long time, so we've got a connection.
Yeah, what do you think of New Zealand and the little bits that you've seen?
Well, I got in late last night, and I haven't really been out and about really to see much, but it's lovely. It's very much like Tassie.
We have a Tassie boy at our gym, and he says much the same. Thanks, bro.
Was that Smiling Assassin?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a lot of Kiwis in Tassie too. Don't worry about that. There's
Exchange program.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Next question's for Nev. Nev, you've championed fighting at home and building your brand by fighting in New Zealand. How's that played out? And if you do fight overseas, what does that look like to you?
Obviously, fighting in New Zealand, it's like a lot of pressure because everyone's behind me, and obviously I've been blown out to be this big thing. It's just showing up on paper, just getting the job done. Looking to fight overseas would be cool because I can actually spread my name and obviously make a name for myself there. Everyone knows me here, so they'll get behind me. But yeah, I would love to fight overseas and get on the other side of the crowd for once. I miss that feeling when I was on the come up in my own country, having like the opposition crowd go against me. I love the energy, people booing or cheering. It's just something you should draw to you, and I enjoy that.
Next question's for Raymar. Bro, so you are of Filipino descent, I believe?
Yeah, Filipino.
And you're also a purple belt in Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
Which of the martial arts and MMA is your favorite? And yeah.
Street fighting. That's where I started. That's where I learned all my skills. But I don't know. I can't even say I'm a striker anymore. I just do everything wherever the fight goes. Like my last fight, I thought we were going to keep it standing. It took me down, but I ended up finishing it. So yeah, wherever it goes, that's what I enjoy the most.
I think I'm meant to get up. I got one more for Brando. Bro, so you moved your whole life to train at CKB and fight here in New Zealand. What's been some of your favorite memories from living here and training here?
Just meeting the people in the gym, coaches, developing my skills, but probably traveling to the States for the UFC. That was pretty cool. Some good memories there.
Stu, before Paddy asked Nav a question about people not fighting him because they were scared, Nav didn't necessarily say yes to that. But as someone who is entering this fight on short notice, how did you get the call, and what was your reaction when you got the call?
I was only just thinking before that, because I'd been in the middleweight division for a long time, and then I went down to welter, and I forgot, or only just remembered how hard it was getting fights from middleweight up, and then light heavyweight is even harder, and I take it heavyweight's even harder because they don't last long if you don't win in this business. Sorry, you're gonna have to rephrase. Give me another question. What was I answering?
Just like, what was it to get the call?
So it was only 2 hours before that I was having that thought about, geez, I can't be stuck at middleweight. I have to be able to fight, have to be a bit open with my weight. I can't be too fussy. So, I was talking to Jez, my manager, and they said there was a pullout, and I seen it as an opportunity. So I'm grateful to be here and still fighting at 37 years of age.
If I'm not mistaken, in your last fight, you placed the gloves down, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Now, that was just under a year ago. Am I correct?
Yes.
Within MMA, we've seen longer time between fights for the physicality, but mentally, where are you after? Did you mentally call it quits there?
It was a little bit stressful. My partner went to hospital the day I flew out for that fight. She lost half a liver. So it was very stressful. You know, I couldn't focus at all on that fight. So I think that was just as a result of that. As I said, you can't retire from being stewardess, so here I am.
What is your mental space now entering this fight?
It's a lot better, a lot better. I'm here to fight, so I look forward to meeting you, Nav, in there on Saturday night.
Bloods, you are a man returning to the scene after a stint in the UFC. Do you feel that puts a target on your back in the scene?
Oh, I never really thought of it. Like, for me, I love the sport. So whether I'm in the UFC or whatever, at the end of the day, I'm doing what I love. And yeah, I just enjoy what I do.
Returning to the Australian and New Zealand scene, I know you said there it's a fight and it's what you love to do, but do you feel you need to make a statement in this return?
No, not really. Let's be honest. I don't have much time in this game, right? So as long as my body can still do it, I'm gonna make the most of it. So yeah, my heart still wants to fight. My body can still fight, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep on going until I can't go no more.
Touching on that, how do you decide where and when you spend that time in this game?
Yeah, that's actually a hard question. Like, you just have to be honest with yourself. Like, if you find yourself, like, the thing with us fighters, no matter what, we're never gonna give up. We always want to keep going, you know. But you just have to have a deep conversation with yourself and be like, yo, let's be honest. Can you still train as good as you used to? Can you stay fit run as far as fast as you used to? And yeah, you just got to check all those things. And if you can't, then that's time, you know. But if you can, well, like the way I see it is, if I can keep up with all the guys at the gym, and if they keep on saying, "Oh man, it's just hard sparring bloods and all those kind of things," I'm like, yeah, I think I still got it. And with a team like mine, matter of fact, it's not a team, it's a family. With a family like mine, it's really hard to fall back. We keep driving each other, so I keep going. But I know when the time comes, it will come, and I'm hoping my family is going to tell me and let me know when I can. Because, yeah, it's going to be hard for me to see it myself, but, yeah, it's one of those things. I've got my family telling me where I'm at, and I got to talk to myself, and, yeah, see what's up.
Raymart, what does a win over Bloods do for you in your career?
I don't know, to be honest. It'll push me up to 7-1 as a professional. But internally, I think I used to look up to him, you know. I used to watch him and actually go, like, fuck fighting that guy. Honestly, I used to watch him all the time and go, yeah, like, that would be ugly to fight, but here I am. I don't know, maybe I visualized it into reality.
Amen.
So it'll be a good, I've trained hard, so may the best man win.
How do you overcome that mentality that if you've held someone in kind of high regard for so long, when you have to step in there with him, how do you kind of overcome that?
I believe in my skill set as well. I believe he's got very good striking. I believe I have very good striking as well. He's been working on his ground game. I believe I have a decent ground game as well. So I just believe in myself as much as I thought he was a great fighter. I think I'm a good fighter as well. So I put everything to my fight camp and whatever I'm gonna
It's
give.
our gym too. It's the gym, the people he trains with.
To touch on what you said with Randall about what's happened to our gym, like the culture's already been set. Like the two brothers for 15 years drilled the culture into us. It's been set. It's written already. Like they didn't even need to be there. We just train ourselves. So it's nothing.
Nav, I spoke to Stu about coming in on short notice and kind of how that was for him. You are experiencing opponent switch. Has that changed this fight for you at all?
No, I just look past that and at the bigger picture. Always, I've had fought many short notice opponents. They've always got nothing to lose, so it's always high stakes for me. But it's no real risk for them. I've dealt with that most of my career, so it's just showing up again on the day, showing everyone the talk is real. I'm that guy, so yeah, you'll just see. What is it? Saturday? Yeah, see Saturday.
Randall, after your last win, before your win, you talked about wanting cigarettes. Leaving the cage, someone gave you a cigar.
Yeah.
If you defend your title successfully, will it be the cigarettes or the cigar?
Man, I might be hitting the pipe, man. Get some rocks up in this. Where you Kiwis at? Where you Hories at? Let's get some rocks up in there. Why not let's take it up a notch?
Thank you, boys.
Thanks, Marty.
Hey, Raymar. So one MMA fight in 6 years. Is there any kind of reason behind that?
I copped an injury and then I got over the sport, to be honest. I went through some depression and anxiety and I just had to deal with it on my own. I felt like fighting at that current moment wasn't good for my mental health. So now I feel good and I feel like I've dealt with the battle and now I can come back to fighting and return and do what I do best.
And is potential ring rust anything that's conscious going into the cage on Saturday?
Not really. Last month, I've already had a fight, so the whole fight did everything. We did some striking, some wrestling, and some ground and cage work as well. So, gone through the whole sequence and ready to go. There's no ring rust here.
And do you think because you've been away for so long, minus that fight last month, people have kind of forgotten how good you are?
100%. I don't feel like anyone really knows who I am in the scene. So hopefully this fight will prove who I am and that I'm one of the top competitors in Australia.
Bloods. So your name has been on the lips of quite a few Aussie and New Zealand fighters. Josh Togo to be in particular. Do you see these call-outs on social media, or do you they just brush you by?
Who's that, sorry?
So a lot of people have been calling you out on social media, Josh Togo in particular. Do you see these call-outs, or do you not pay much attention to them?
Man, what can I say? I've got more important things to do. Kudos to him for calling me out. I guess I missed a memo somewhere. But I guess that's part of the game, trying to get whatever it is, hype or, I was in the UFC, so calling me out would be a good option to do, But, well, now I'm no more in the UFC, so I guess we have that opportunity to do it. So, yeah.
So is this you officially accepting his call out?
Oh, well. Last I checked, I think I was meant to be fighting him. But, yeah, I don't know what happened. But hopefully we'll meet down the road. Hopefully sometime soon. Yeah.
Stu, you took this fight on short notice. So do you see a win here as being an upset?
Oh, definitely. Yes, a win would be great, and it would be an upset. I think I fought the prodigy of city kickboxing 7 years ago, and it looks like I'm doing it again. I would like to say that I'm not the same fighter. I'm there to fight, man. So I've been working everywhere on everything. I dream it, I fantasise about it, so here I am.
And Sean, HEX has flown 2 internationals, yourself and Nobuyoshi, over here to New Zealand. Does this show their dedication to getting you to fight?
Yeah, I think that speaks for itself, and I appreciate what they've done. I mean, all of us fighters, look at the platform they're giving us right now. You don't see too many regional promotions doing press conferences like this, and it's pretty damn cool if you ask me. So, yeah, I really appreciate it from them.
For Nobuyoshi, translator up. You talked about this is your first time kind of in the region fighting. The region knows how good Sean Gauchi is. Do you know much about him?
ニュージーランドとオーストラリアの中でショーン・ガウチはすごいいいファイターだって知ってるんですけど、ショーン・ガウチのことを調べたことはありますか？何も知ってますか？
試合が決まってから調べて、でYouTube だったりとかネットで見て、すごいいい選手だなと思いました。
Since he got made this match, he did some research on YouTube and studied his game, and he takes him very seriously.
And this is for Raymar, Stu, and Randall. We'll go down that way. You guys are flying to another country and fighting people from that country. How is that for you? Whether that be mentally, how has New Zealand been treating you? Just how is it?
Oh, well, we just got here today, so we haven't experienced it much. Hopefully after the fight, me and Bloods will go clubbing or something, have one of his meals.
Yeah, for sure.
Enjoy, you know.
Same thing for you, Stu.
Ask the question again, sorry?
You're flying in.
Yep.
You are the foreign bad guy in this country.
Yes, that's good.
To use a wrestling term. How is that for you?
Good, I suppose. It's, you need someone here to fight him, don't you? So why not get a mad Tasmanian?
And Randall, same question to you.
Man, it's cracker. Like, to say you've fought in another country, like, it's a good scout to take. I mean, especially Brendo. I mean, he's a good-looking dude, man. Like, I mean, I was pissed off as soon as I seen that post. I thought, damn, told you, Jake. I sent you so many messages. Can you please change that droopy-eyed picture of me? I look like I just woke up out of bed and punched 3 cones. Like, I gave you a plethora of pictures to pick from, dude. But you know what? I looked through all the pictures and I was thinking, he's still better looking than me. He's still better looking than me. So, it's a bit of motivation, I want to,
Ugly.
trying to rearrange that face a little bit, if I can. But he's a strong boy. And like I said, he's a great scout to take. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that.
And finally, for me, for Jacob, maybe a better question to ask after the event's all said and done, but this is the first international event for HEX. How has it been? How has New Zealand been treating you and the company?
Mate, New Zealand's amazing. They're so accepting over here. Everyone's so nice. The media is really getting around us. Just the people, the word on the street. We might have to come back and just do every show over here. The weather's nice as well. It's just a beautiful country, and I can't wait to see that stadium behind us just absolutely packed full of New Zealanders. And yeah, this place is going to go off on Saturday night.
Awesome. Thank you guys very much.
You haven't quite got away scot-free, Jacob. Will there be any performance bonuses on Saturday night?
TBC on that one.
And this is looking behind us, pretty big arena. How have the ticket sales been going so far?
Yeah, they've been going really well. Like I said, this stadium behind us is going to be absolutely rammed. It's going to be our biggest event ever. It'll be a bigger event than Festival Hall. And like I said, these New Zealand fans, they're rowdy, and this place is going to go off.
And you mentioned the media being behind you and accepting you, and it's my understanding over in Australia it's not quite the same. So was it a bit of a shock coming over and kind of experiencing the love?
Yeah, it was definitely a big shock. As any Aussie here knows, the media and the people and the government and everyone in Australia, there's still that stupid stigma around MMA and combat sports, but MMA specifically. And to come over here and to have the morning show coming out and doing a piece about us, Sky Sports doing a piece about us, like the radio's talking about us, the word on the street, everyone's so accepting over here, and the sport has such a different feel over here, and I'm so excited for Saturday night, and I'm so excited to come back many times over the coming years.
And where did the idea to even come to New Zealand come from?
It's always something we've thought about since we first took over HEX, and there's obviously a plethora of fighters over here, and they don't really get a chance to shine in front of their home crowd. There's not many shows really at all over here, so we thought, why not? Let's come over here. Let's put on a massive show. Let's give these guys a huge platform to fight on in front of their friends and family, and that's what we're going to do Saturday night.
And Brando, so you had a win 2 weeks ago, and you don't really drink. So how do you celebrate a win after a fight?
Fuck. Get a fat feed and go see the missus, and that's about it.
Where's your go-to place for a feed?
I say that again?
Where's your go-to place for a feed?
Ooh, Nanny's Eatery. Yeah, Morningside. Jamaican jerk chicken goes off.
There you go. All you guys can head over there after this.
Quick follow-up for Jacob. If there are performance bonuses, will that be in AUD or New Zealand dollar?
That'll be in NZD, Joel.
The economics are important for tax reasons.
I'll take a glass pipe. So I'm just saying.
I've just been informed that there is going to be a $2,000 bonus for the best knockout.
There you go. Let's see who gets it.
Any reactions from the fighters on stage at hearing that news?
What do you reckon, Brando?
We're going for it, man. We're going for it.
Anyone jump in? Give me your thoughts.
Hey, just, what about submission of the night? Hey, think about that. Just think about that, Damn, man. You better get that get what I asked, dude, please. We'll smoke up together. It's all right.
Now, really, I'm looking forward to hearing the commenting afterwards. As soon as something exciting happening, and good old Mike yells out the big kibosh. So yeah, pretty stoked that you're here, man. Like shit, I've heard you commentating a lot of times, and yeah, looking forward to hearing what you got to say about the work us boys have got lined up for you.
Hey, cheers, brother. I'm looking forward finally to commentating you, Blood Diamond. So on that, then, I've got to ask a question here. I want to get an answer from a few of you, and please don't evade the answer on this one. We want an answer for all of our viewers watching later tonight. I'll start with you, Blood.
Yeah.
Prediction for Saturday night, how do you beat Raymart? Give me an honest prediction here.
Oh man, to be honest, I love war. So I'm
Are you going to decision him, or are you going to knock him out or sub him?
Oh, definitely. I'm going for decision. It's going to be hell. That's what I'm aiming for.
For a war?
I love pain. I just love horror. So let's go.
Big fella, the Balkan Bear. Give me a definite prediction Saturday night. How do you take the championship from Randall?
Ooh, 30-second knockout. Let's go.
There you go, 30-second knockout. Randall?
And quick finisher, hey?
Yeah.
I'm a little more of a giver, so I like to give the people what they want, I'm just a giver,
What's your prediction here? Submitting him how quickly?
We'll drag it out and see what the people want, see what they're calling for. But you know what? I'm trying to elbow him a little bit. Man, I can't really take that. Like, I don't even know what's
Give us a couple of takedowns, brother. Let's go.
The 30 seconds, dude. That's come on, bro.
Do you think you can tap him in one round?
Yeah. I mean, look, if he slips up and he makes a mistake, I probably could. But I'm going to aim for a second round finish, whether it's ground and pound or submission. That's what I'm looking for.
So, Brando, if I'm a betting man, how much am I betting on you to knock him out in that 30 seconds?
Ooh. Don't bet the house on it, but I'll put a bit on there.
Put a bit on there?
Yeah, I might go for a submission. Who knows?
All right. I like the confidence. How about Raymart? What do you reckon? Blood said he's going to drag you into a war over the full distance. You reckon he can finish Blood Diamond?
He can drag me out to a war. I've prepared for the war, but I've always expected to finish every single fight. So,
Call your shot, mate.
first round, I'm looking to finish it.
First round. Tassie, Stuart, what's your prediction, mate?
There could be an accidental knockout early on or a submission.
How quickly you reckon you can get him out of there?
Well, he's a bit of a talent, so
You're intense, man. Everyone else was chill. This guy's fucking sniper, man.
That's how we roll, man. That's how we roll.
No,
Dude's on the pipe, man.
Is that on? I'm ready for a battle, so fucking, submissions, they come quick when they come. So I would like to think that it would be very quick while we're still grippy.
Jeez, I'll tell you what, there might need to be more than one bonus here on the night. I tell you guys, Navajo, going to be a tough one against this Tasmanian. What's your prediction, mate? How does it end?
Definitely round one on the feet. I'm looking to showcase, what I have and my, everything I've been working on over my whole career. Still got lots to give. So, I'll just push shots everywhere and something will come. Something will come.
All right, we've already got 3 first-round predictions overall. Sean, you're going to give me a good night, Irene, mate, or are you going the distance?
I respect Nobuyoshi, but I'm going to put the pressure on him early, and I see myself finishing him in the second or third round.
Knocking him or submitting him?
I think I'm going to take a knockout, yeah.
Nice. Translator, could you ask Nobuyoshi for his exact prediction, please?
この試合どういくと思いますか？
そう。ガウチさんは、ストライキングもうまいし、レスリングも強いのを、見てきたんですけど、YouTube で。彼はとても勢いもあるし、すごく強いと思うんですけども、僕には経験があるので、経験で、早いラウンドで、サブミッションか KO で勝とうと思ってます。
Who's got an all-round game in wrestling and striking, but he has greater experience, and that in one of the early rounds he's going to go for a finish, submission, or knockout.
Thank you very much, guys. Good luck. Look forward to calling you all on the pay-per-view on Saturday night. Good luck to all of you. Kick ass. Thank you.
Thanks for that, Michael. We're just going to move the tables out of the way and we're going to square the fighters off in the centre. So, just bear with us for 2 minutes. All right, first fight of this press conference is in the welterweight division. We got Raymart, Quintana and Blood Diamond.
Video?
Face the front, boys. And next 2 fighters up to the scale in the light heavyweight division, we've got Stu Dare and Navajo Sterling. Just face the front, boys. The next 2 fighters up to the stage for the vacant flyweight title, we've got Nobuyoshi versus Sean Gauchi. Face the front, boys. And the main event, we got the challenger, Brando Perisic, and the champ, Randall Raymond. Face the front, boys. Thanks, guys. That'll wrap up the press conference for today. We've got the HEX 30 weigh-ins tomorrow night at 5:30 p.m. We'll be streaming live on Instagram and Facebook, and tickets are still available for the show. They're almost sold out, but head to our website, and we'll see you guys on Saturday night.